team. Welcome back to another episode of Badass Unscripted. This week, let's hit some more fundamentals. Let's go back in time and remember the core, really the foundation of the Badass Agile way of being, and that is mindset and habit pairs. In order to be excellent at anything, you need to have both the right beliefs and you need to take consistent and right action. That's the secret to success, folks. That's it. There's really no shortcut. There's really no hacks for most things. It is putting in the hard work, showing up consistently each and every day over time. There's no jumping in and getting a quick fix. It just doesn't happen. But mindsets and habits work together. You literally can't have one without the other. And what I mean by that is if you have really strong beliefs about yourself and your capabilities, if your mindset is tight, you got championship thinking about your ability in whatever arena it might be, you believe you're a strong, competent, ethical leader, well, that's great, that's fantastic, but without coordinated action, you're not going anywhere. All you've got are these really great thoughts. And likewise, on the flip side, if you're taking action every single day, but your intention's all wrong, your mindset isn't tight, your confidence internally is a mess, then all that effort is going to be for nothing. Let's look at some concrete examples. If you walk into the office every day believing that you suck at difficult conversations, guess what's going to happen next? So we all know the first thing that you have to do is get your head right, get your inner game solid. And that means believing that even though you may not be good at difficult conversations today, this is not outside your grasp. This is something that with practice, with the right intention, you get a little bit better each and every day, and eventually you will be better at it. In fact, today you'll be a little bit better, 0.5% or 1%, than you were yesterday. And so it repeats and repeats. But not only do you have to have a solid belief system about your ability, your mindset about the very thing has to be right as well. So why do you want to get good at difficult conversations? Because if it's just so that you can win and be the smartest person in the room, you're not going to get very far. I always say that your reason for doing everything matters more than anything. So if you come at it with an intention of dominating the room and elevating yourself so that you can feel smarter, so that you can feel good, no amount of action is going to get you where you want to go. And you're certainly not going to get much help from the people around you because they're going to sense that your intentions are self-serving or disingenuine. So line up your self-beliefs and understand your intention and make sure that you're of a service mindset around difficult conversations, and then take consistent action. And what actions are those? Well, in this case, you're going to have to experiment. I mean, sure, you can study and you can read, but the only way to get good at difficult conversations is to go and have difficult conversations. So pick a strategy that you think might work, start executing, start experimenting. When things go well, take a note of what you tried. Take a note of what you think worked and why. When things don't go well, analyze your game critically so that next time you can go back and make small adjustments. But what's most important is that Agile works on the same principles, guys. If you or any other member of your Agile team comes to work every day doing Agile stuff, doing stand-ups, doing retrospectives, but you don't have the founding belief that this will work, that this is the right way to do things, and if your reasons for doing them are wrong, then all the action in the world won't amount to positive change. And likewise, if you're a true believer in, let's say, retrospectives, but you don't actually do them or do them right, if you don't actually give people the freedom to speak, if you don't actually promote open and honest communication, if you don't support failure, if you can't accept criticism, if you don't back up those beliefs with action, then once again, the whole thing doesn't work. So what I want you to remember for this week is that beliefs and action work hand in hand. You can't have one without the other. You have to be consistently working with both in every aspect of your leadership and Agile life. So pick an area where you're trying to grow or where you're not performing well. And ask yourself those questions. What's my mindset around this thing? And am I taking consistent and correct action to support my beliefs, my goals, and my ultimate vision? Guys, thank you so much for being true believers. You can find me on the web at worldwideweb.badassagile.com. Also, look for me on Instagram at badassagile and on Twitter at badass_agile. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, stay badass.